Good morning, everybody, and happy Friday. Whew, it is an amazing morning, and I hope you had an amazing week. Um, you know how we do. Say good morning, post a comment in the chat. If you're catching this by the replay, hashtag replay, and I respond to everybody that whose comment I see. Welcome to this morning's installment of Contractor's Chatter. I'm a little dressed down this morning. I have, quite frankly, this is a lazy day for me. So I'm being lazy. But I'm going to just hit this point and just get off of it really quick. Um, I was thinking about this. There is a common theme around not continuing to do a thing because it doesn't work. I propose you just change your methodology. And once again, I propose you change your methodology. Sometimes it's not what we're doing, it's the method that we're using to do it with. Hear me out, walk with me a little bit. We can have the best ideas in the world. We can have the best government contracting plan. We can have the best business plan. We can have the best fill in the blanks. But we're not seeing the traction that we want to see. And we can't figure out why. And the problem is because we're just not implementing it correctly. That's it. We need to reevaluate the implementation of the plan. And far too often, we're really not seeing the result that we want. It's because we're trying to be the picture and the frame. I had to have that conversation with myself. I was trying to be my own picture and my own frame. See, I can't do for me what I do for other people. Because no matter how great I am at what I do, I can't do for me what I do for other people because I can't see myself. The picture can't see its own frame. And that holds true for everybody. No matter how objective you are, you can't see your own self. Now, somebody is going to argue with me on that point, and power to you. You can argue that point. I will never argue anyone's beliefs. You can believe that what you want to believe. My question to you is, how has that belief panned out for you? I'm not coming on here to force you to buy something. I'm here to offer you an opportunity to be in a room. However, I am talking to you so that you could perhaps make a shift in your mindset. Perhaps you don't need to stop doing what you're doing. Perhaps all you need to do is reposition what you're doing. Perhaps you just need to do what you're doing, but just do it differently. Put a different thought behind it. Put a different implementation behind it. Put a little more knowledge behind it. I admit I am not the best marketing person in the world, but I had a 15-minute conversation with an expert in their arena, and they suggested something I never thought about. But that's because they're the expert. And when they suggested it, and he was like, having a conversation with you was easy. And my response was, because you're the expert. Why am I going to challenge anything you're saying? You are the expert. It doesn't make sense to challenge the expert. Otherwise, why hire them? Why engage an expert if you're going to challenge everything they say? That doesn't make sense. That defies logic. I'm an expert at what I do. However, when I get in a room with fellow experts, I open myself up to learning what they also bring to the table. Sometimes you don't need to change what you're doing. You need to change how you're doing it. This morning live isn't going to be long because I'm just dropping that bit of nugget into your spirit. Because some of us just need to change how we're doing what we're doing. And the way we're going to change how we're doing it is by imparting information. Now, somebody said, I don't need to buy another course or go to another conference. I need to implement what I already have. You can't implement what you already have because you still have missing pieces to the puzzle. That's the problem with some of the current lingo. Some people haven't implemented what they already have because they still have missing pieces. So they can't implement. That's why some of you need to hire that consultant. Some of you need to hire that coach because you can't implement. And I'm not sorry. I stand 10 toes down on it. You haven't implemented because it's not for you to implement. I'm going to sip my coffee right there. Some things are not for you to implement. They are for you to gain knowledge so that you can hire the person who is to implement it. Some things are for you to implement at a low level until you generate enough profits to hire somebody. Some things you're not supposed to implement at all. Which one is it? And how long are you going to spend in circles trying to figure it out? Get in a room with industry experts who can help you craft a plan to figuring it out. The Contractors Intensive, September 27th, 28th, and 29th in Charlotte, North Carolina. New dates to help you plug in the missing pieces to your business and contracting plan. You don't want to miss it. New content, new format, continental breakfast and lunch included for everybody. One flat pricing. Visit the website. You don't want to miss it. Some changes are being made. I'm updating the site to list out all of the facilitators that are going to be in the room ready to be a part of your transformation. My mentor, and I talk about my mentor a lot because I have more than one. I mean, some of you are lone rangering this thing, and that's why it's taking you so long to get where you're trying to go. Me find me is hard. You may get where you're trying to go, but that's why you're frustrated. And that's why it's taking you a long time to get where you're trying to go. Now, maybe that's what you want to do. That's fine. Success looks different for different people. But even if you're building your business alone, everyone needs to network, and your next subcontract partner may be in that room. Your next business opportunity may be in that room. Your next opportunity may be in that room. That is one of the things I've discovered. Your next opportunity may be in that room. Opportunity isn't always convenient, and opportunity is in some of the most unlikeliest places. And with that, I am going to close out today's edition of Contracting Chatter. I said I wasn't going to be long because I have some proposals I need to get out today. But I just wanted to close out the thought. Sometimes you don't need to change what you're doing. You just need to change how you're doing it. And the how you change it could just be missing information. For those who are joining late, catch the replay. For those of you who want to more information on the Contractor Intensive, just go to the link. There's additional details coming out daily. And with that, I will see you Monday morning for another installment of Contractors Intensive. Contracting Chatter. Have an amazing week. Remember, a stressed mind cannot create. So take some time this weekend to just decompress and enjoy. I'll see you Monday morning.